What's up, Wikimaniacs? And oh my God, I don't know how to do intros anymore. Reddit on Wiki starts right now.
Therapy.
What is up, Wikimaniacs, and welcome to another Reddit reading episode. I'm your host today, the Punny Pinoy John, and join with me as usual, my fellow Jay, the sexy Joshelle. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Enjoyed my part of a week off last week.
Ooh.
I still had to work, but less so.
Oh man, I know. Like when I was like putting together episodes too, like in Hawaii, it would be like 4 a.m, and I'd be like wide awake. I'm like, fuck.
I need sleep.
I know, but it's all good because the Wikimaniacs need their episodes. But it is kind of good to be back to fucking. Like I said, I forgot how to do this shit. It's only been like 2 weeks, but man, I feel like I'm out of practice.
Just fall out, yeah. It's gonna be crazy in December when we take some time off.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But yeah, Sean is still on vacation enjoying Italy. And oh man, it looks like he's having a great time over there. So,
Yeah.
But yes, today for Monday's episode is Reddit Readings episode. And we're just going to be doing whatever with Josh and I. So before we do that, quick announcements. We have new merch on redditonwikishop.com. We got 2 designs, people. We got the, was it Kitty Rich?
Kitty Rich.
You take it away, Josh. I'm not in the loop.
Kitty Rich merch is up right now, designed by Ryan, one of our goats who had a crazy call-in episode on our $15 call-in show last month. He designed the Kitty Rich merch, which is Ringo diving into money, much like Scrooge McDuck. So go check that out. We also have Emo Ween up so that you can have it for October. The order now, it should come in by then. Fingers crossed. I'm not promising anything, but should be able to come in by then so that you can rock the Emo Ween merch for Halloween.
Yeah, and 50% of the profits this month for the merch will go towards Best Friends Animal Society, an organization that helps shelters become no-kill shelters. So it's fitting that we have a pet merch and we're giving to a pet.
It's true.
Best Friends Animal Society. So shout out to them. But before we do get started, Josh, anything else you'd like to plug, my guy?
Yes. I think on our calendar, we said that we weren't going to do a Wednesday live stream this week, but I realized I fucked up my schedule and I will have time to do it. So John and I will be live.
We lied to you.
We will be live Wednesday at noon Eastern. So check that out if you want to watch us live. If not, we drop it later on as an audio version as well. So yeah, check that out.
Guys, can you just give Josh all the love right now? Instead of taking a day off, he's like, you know what? Let's give back to the Wikimaniacs. He was supposed to be off that day, people, but he's like, fuck that. Let's do a live stream for our Wikimaniacs.
To be fair, I will be taking a long weekend the weekend after the Wednesday live stream. So I might not be on an episode next week.
We shall see. All right. Now that all the announcements are out of the way, let's get to the first story for the day. And my God, my tab is not moving. This one is posted on r/legal advice, because obviously we're lawyers.
I'm a professional. Habeas corpus and whatnot.
Decorum. This was not planned, but for some reason it just fit the theme. But this one is posted by Dog Bite Throwaway 123.
Okay.
The title is Dog Bit Home Intruder, Intruder's Mother Threatening to Sue for Medical Costs. It's a pet themed one.
Oh, I do have a crazy story.
Do tell, brother.
So this past weekend, I went to play board games with some friends and I show up early and we get a call from one of the guys is trying to move something, but he's unable to because he got bit by a dog that week. And I'm thinking like, you know, like a chomp on the arm or something like that. Like nothing breaking the skin, but like maybe he can't use his arm. I don't know exactly. We get there and he has a dog bite on his side, like deep on his side. And is like, can barely move. And so we have to help him move some stuff into his apartment. But like, I had never seen anyone bit by a fucking dog before. I guess he was just walking and this dog off leash like attacked him. And so like he's dealing with that.
God.
I don't know the details fully, but absolutely insane. Like it was a crazy dog bite. So yeah, keep your dog's leash if you're unsure.
Yeah. Sean has where are the parents? Where are the owners?
Where are the owners?
That's I fucking hate irresponsible pet owners.
Yeah, like
that's my pet peeve.
Crazy. So anyway, sorry, this got off track to tell that story, but
is your friend okay? Like, did they go to the hospital? Have stitches?
Went to the hospital. You can't get stitches, I guess, with the dog bacteria. Like I don't know exactly, but he couldn't get stitches for some reason. And they're waiting to see, like, for so many days if they can do the rabies shots and some stuff like that. He's going through a lot, but wishing him the best.
Did they find out who the owners are?
They did, yeah.
Sue them.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I figured that he's probably dealing with that, so crazy.
I hope your friend's okay, man.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the story. I feel bad for your friend. Again, the title for this one is Dog Bit Home Intruder, Intruder's Mother Threatening to Sue for Medical Costs.
Crazy.
Throwaway for obvious reasons, but I live in an older home a stone's throw away from frat row in a party school college town. Just over a year ago, a college student drunkenly entered my home via throwing his weight at my 150-year-old wooden door at around 1 a.m.
What the fuck?
When he entered, he woke us up and startled our large dog who was most likely sleeping on the floor by the front door. The dog bit him, drew blood, and college student needed stitches. When we heard him entering the home, we called the police, who did a great job of coming quickly. They administered medical care to him, and one set of officers took him to the ER while another set got a statement from us. We pulled our vaccine records for the dog, gave him the name to the vet, and so on. The next day, they called to let us know that they had checked with the vet and everything about our dog was ship-shape, and the dog was obviously contained appropriately and has no bite record, so they didn't impound him or anything and chalked it up to doggy justice. Which I gotta say, that is doggy justice. You fucking enter my house, Kevin will bite your ankles. Although Kevin doesn't bite, he chins. So he'll probably get chinned to death.
Yeah, my cats would just rub up against the intruder's legs.
Kevin would be the most useless fucking guard dog. He'll just be like, hello, can you pet me, you fucking asshole? You're gonna come here and not give me my pet tax, you bitch?
Food's in the fridge. Just tell me, I'll show you where the good stuff is.
They dealt with the student too and communicate with us throughout the process, and after all the court dates, he received a fine and a misdemeanor. We did not attempt to escalate as college student was drunk, was stupid, had no prior record, and hopefully learned from the experience, and of course our dog. Door and frame got replaced and they put and strengthened with another lock. We had no idea how brittle that door was. It's 150 years old. I would imagine that it's kind of brittle.
Yeah.
Then again, quality back then was a lot better, so
that's true.
Pretty sturdy for a 150-year-old. This week, over a year later, we got a letter from our lawyer representing the student and his mom saying we can settle for the cost of the dog bite expenses, which they did not itemize or send a copy of the bill for or anything, just put the number on the letter. Or they will sue us for the cost plus legal fees.
Bitch, I'm going to sue you for the door.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh, emotional distress.
Yeah, I was gonna say a mental trauma and yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
My husband and I can't see how this can possibly hold up in court, considering he was technically breaking and entering and did receive a misdemeanor for that. My question is, do we even need a lawyer for this? Or can we just say, see you in court, and represent ourselves with a copy of the police report from the break and entering? We're sort of regretting letting it go so easily now. How can he possibly sue us for the cost of the stitches and ER bill when he was criminally trespassing in our house and breaking our door down? It's not like our dog was outside running around unsupervised or even on a leash or something. He's not an aggressive dog at all and had never bit anyone before. I feel like he and his mom watched one of those ambulance chasing lawyer commercials and took the bait.
I mean, I can't imagine they have. I don't know where they are, what the laws are there, but I can't imagine they have a case. I would say probably a good idea to get a lawyer, just like representing yourself.
Yeah, don't represent yourself. It's always a bad idea.
Terrible idea from everything I've heard. So yeah, get a lawyer. And then if they do proceed with this, countersue so that you can pay your lawyer. So it doesn't come out of your pocket as well. Because what an insane thought process. You guys have like a what is it called? Castle
law. Yeah.
Castle law down there, which, I get defending your property. I don't understand it with a gun, but that's me as a Canadian who it's like, if someone's going to break in, they don't have a gun. I know that for sure. Like we're up here. They probably don't. So a bat will do, or a golf club or something like that. I just can't imagine like thinking that you're breaking into he probably wasn't thinking, but breaking into a house and like the worst you get is a dog bite. Be happy with that. You know what I mean? Could have easily been, like I said, a baseball bat, a gun in the worst case scenario. Someone wouldn't have even thought twice. And to me, they have no leg to stand on and should just be happy that your son got away with a couple bite marks.
Only a misdemeanor, because had that fool had some sort of a knife or anything, that could be like, an armed breaking and entering, which is which is basically a damn felony. It could ruin the rest of his life. But I mean, I think they were being mature about the situation too. It's just like, we understand as a college student, probably alcohol, but hey, you never know. Some people have more malicious intent. Yeah, for sure. And I don't blame the dog either. It's just out of instincts. No. Like, I'm protecting my fucking territory. Are you kidding me right now?
I didn't even focus on the dog because, a dog's going to do that. Even a non-aggressive dog is going to attack a random intruder at 1 a.m. in the fucking morning. Like, what do you expect?
So they did have a little bit of like things that they updated in terms of answering some questions, and there is a quick update where you're gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" So to answer some questions, we are the homeowners. We paid out of pocket for the replacement door and a door frame, and we also replaced our side and rear doors and frames with matching doors when we realized how easy it was to get into our house by forcing a door. This was in the low 5 figures, fucking a lot of money.
Holy.
We took it out of our emergency fund and did not go through homeowners. There was a restitution order, but it was not enough to cover the doors that we wanted, labor and door frames, and we have lived in a historic home for most of our marriage, so we know to keep cash on hand for pipe leaks, furnaces going out, and now door replacements. We do tell our dog he's a good boy every day. Don't you worry, he is the goodest boy. To which, quick update. They put quick update to this. It was easily handled. We met with our lawyer on Monday and paid him outright to draft a letter and include documentation of fault. Basically, they put the police report, restitution order, court documents, etc., and also the vet records that include the police check-in and vaccine records for the dog. My vet wrote down when the police called him and why they called him, and my lawyer's secretary grabbed a copy of that for this. They put, why he is including this, I don't know, but if anyone has any ideas why, this would be important to let me know. He did not want to include the bills and orders for a door at this time, but took a copy just in case we needed to move further. This morning, the student's mom's lawyer, who sent the initial letter, called our lawyer and said that the family would no longer be pursuing restitution for medical expenses, that we could expect a letter from him stating that would arrive at both the lawyer's office and our house within the week. It turns out that those of you who guessed that the student didn't tell his mom why and how he got bitten by our dog are probably correct.
Fuck's sake.
It wasn't explicitly said during the phone call, but my lawyer relayed that he could infer it from the way the conversation with the other lawyer went. This probably made his top 10 stupidest cases list. Thanks again for advice and help.
Yeah, thinking about it more, that's probably what happened. Dumb fucking college student didn't want to tell his parents why he got bit. What a fucking idiot.
And the top comment for this one by Fast Philosophy 5308, they put, this is what the mom should have said. Boy, I'm going to take you back there so the dog can bite you again for being so stupid.
You deserve another one.
For real.
Jesus. Oh my God. It never fails to baffle me how stupid some college kids are. And I've been one of those stupid college kids.
Yeah, not enough to break and enter a house, though.
Fuck no.
Probably pissed on someone's backyard without them knowing.
It's a little different.
At a house party that they threw, I'm like, fuck, the bathroom line's long. I'm about to piss on your roses or whatever the hell you're planning.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad OP didn't have to go through a court battle, but they would have won it pretty easily anyway. So,
oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that is a freaking. They buried the lead. We're not telling the mom like, yeah, your son kind of broke and entered out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is fucking funny. All right, next story for the day. This one is posted by 0TK on Sean's favorite subreddit. Today I fucked up.
Let's go.
Today I fucked up by making my world-class chef girlfriend the perfect toastie.
The perfect toastie. What's a toastie?
And I did find out that toastie is like a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm guessing this is in the UK.
Gotcha. I was confused. I was like, I don't know what that is. Like a strudel or like a toaster strudel is what I was thinking of. But he fucked up. Now she wants you to make them all the time, is what I'm presuming.
We shall see. But I will say a good grilled cheese sandwich do be hitting the spot a lot.
Oh, yeah. Especially
it's just
like
perfect.
Around like this, like now this time, late summer, early fall. It's a little cool out. You got a nice bowl of soup with a grilled cheese. That slaps. What
would you put in your grilled cheese sandwich? What kind of cheese?
I think we've talked about this on the podcast.
Oh my God, I forgot.
I'm pretty basic. I like a good cheddar, and then like I don't do grilled cheeses that often or that like complex, but
yeah,
it always slaps. It's like a nostalgia hit for me because that's what we had a lot as kids. And then I'll do like a broccoli cheddar soup with it.
Ooh, give me like a nice fat brioche bun and put some Jarlsberg and camembert in there. I could bust just thinking about it. I really could.
God, I don't even know what that first cheese was.
Oh my God. Oh, and maybe some Gruyere there a little bit. Oh, like a 3 cheese blend with, oh God damn, I'm hungry. Oh my God. It's 9 a.m, people.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we should be thinking about lunch already.
Holy shit. All right. The story goes as this. This happened about a month ago, but I'm still processing the absurdity of it all. So my girlfriend is basically a goddess tier chef. She's worked at restaurants that people literally book flights to visit. We're talking the kind of place where you need to make reservations months in advance. I will say we went to Hawaii. One of the restaurants that we went to, it took us 7 months to reserve.
That's crazy.
And it's one of the top 10 restaurants in the world. And I will say one of the best meals I've ever had. Holy fuck.
God damn.
No free promotion, but it was good. We're talking the kind of place when you need to make reservations in months in advance. She once turned down a job offer some rating authorities consider one of the best restaurants in the world because she ate there as a customer first and decided their garden salad was uninspired and their waitstaff was weird. When we moved in together, I quickly learned that despite being a decent cook myself, I was now living with someone who could probably make roadkill taste like Wagyu beef.
Yep, probably.
She has opinions about salt types and doesn't want me touching her fancy cookware. I love cooking, but I'm not about to go to war with someone who makes me dishes with love hearts made out of sauce. So I gracefully stepped aside and let her handle the kitchen duties at home. Fast forward to last month, she's on her period, feeling like absolute garbage, and asked me to make her a tomato toastie, and they put grilled cheese for you Americans, so they explained.
Oh, thank you.
And Canadians, apparently.
Yeah.
Simple request, right? I figured even I can't mess butter, bread, tomato, and cheese. So I make her this completely basic toastie. Nothing fancy, just sourdough, some good aged cheddar, butter both sides, medium heat, flip ones, standard stuff that literally any functioning adult should be able to do.
That's my classic. Literally, word for word.
Except no tomatoes. Disgusting.
Yeah, probably not.
She takes one bite and goes completely silent. I'm thinking I've somehow managed to offend her palate with my peasant level toasty skills. Then she looks at me with genuine confusion and says, I can't make it this good. From a fucking chef from the gods, baby.
Whoa. The classics are always a hit.
Oh, it's made with love. That's why. I laughed because I thought she was joking. This woman can do things with molecular gastronomy that would make Heston Blumenthal weep. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. She's forgotten more about food than I'll ever know. There's no way she can't make a better toastie than me. But here's where I fucked up. I was wrong. For the past month, she's been asking me to make her toasties almost every single day. Yesterday, she literally came home from work where she probably spent 12 hours creating culinary masterpieces that cost more per plate than most people's weekly groceries. And the first thing she said was, "Can you make me that toasty?" I've created a monster. This woman who can taste a soup and rattle off all the ingredients in it can't figure out how to make melted cheese between bread as well as I can. The worst part, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing differently. I've tried telling her my technique, but it's literally just making a toasty. There's no secret, not doing anything special, but somehow my basic ass toasty game has broken the brain of someone who could probably cook circles around the most professional chefs. Now, I'm trapped in this weird situation where I'm too afraid to refuse because she gets genuinely excited about these toasties, but also I'm pretty sure I've accidentally insulted her entire professional identity with my superior bread and cheese skills. The irony is not lost on me that the one thing I can cook better than her is something that requires literally no skill whatsoever.
Sometimes it is like you just crave those simple meals sometimes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mac and cheese or something like that, like a good mac and cheese or like a grilled cheese. Like it's just these meals that are comforting, especially made by someone you love. I don't know. There's probably something to that where she's just associating with you made something for me and I appreciate that. And I know you can make it well. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe try branching out and making something else and seeing if she likes that as well. Cause then maybe she'll see as someone who can equally cook in the house as you appreciate cooking. So that could be something cool. It does remind me of, have you ever seen the video of Gordon Ramsay making a grilled cheese?
Not.
And it looks like one of the worst grilled cheeses I've ever seen. The cheese doesn't melt. It's just like a brick of cheese in the middle of it. And it doesn't melt. And he got flamed so hard online. So it's like, maybe because they're so high up there in their level of chef, making something so simple is hard for them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of complexity and flavor profiling, and sometimes the basic gets underlooked a little bit. Sometimes.
Well, they don't practice it enough, or they just don't think about it at all because they're picturing some like braised beef or something.
Something.
Yeah, exactly. So
they're about to call it enjoy my deconstructed grilled cheese. Bitch, it's a grill. Get the fuck out of here. Don't deconstruct it, motherfucker. I want to eat the whole thing.
Just make it. So yeah, it could be something like that where she's just always thinking about the most complex meals that she's putting together to hit all different palates and things like that. And something so simple like a grilled cheese it hits differently when she doesn't have to think about it.
Yeah, as my stomach is probably an indicator that I enjoy and love food. It could be anywhere. As long as it's created with passion and it's created with love, it could be the most simplest thing. It can have 2-3 ingredients, or it can be as complex as 100 things being put together. If someone presents me something and just hey, I really put a lot of effort, or not just a lot of effort, but hey, I put this together for you and I made this for you. And I just enjoy it. I always say food is labor of love. So it's even if you say it's low effort, there's still an effort there that was made.
You get the best of both worlds, John. You get the person you love the most in the world who makes you beautiful dishes.
All the time. Yeah, that's true. And I do be eating at some nights.
I look at it, I'm like, God, I couldn't even imagine constructing something that beautiful.
Meantime, every time I make my once a month meal, I'm like, I made you a smash burger, and I just sit there. Is it the same level as you make me some? And she's like, no, this is good. I'm like, are you sure? Is this as good as you make? I get really self-conscious when I make her something because I'm like
OP.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not that good at it, but I was like, but I made it for you. I tried my best. Please like it.
That's so funny.
All right, moving on to the next story. This one is posted by Resolved Spirit 192, and this one was posted on r/True Off My Chest. The title is, I overheard my fiance admit she doesn't love me the way she loved her ex.
Oh, well, let me take it from a positive angle. Let's say maybe they said it as like that love was toxic. You know, let me try and keep it positive in this Monday episode. Maybe they're like, yeah, I love my current partner more, and like this is true love, and this is like I didn't know love until I got with this person. Let's keep it positive because so far we've been positive. Other than the dog bite ended positively, but
yeah, ended positive. I think it was positive altogether.
Yeah, true. So
good on you, motherfucker. You get what you deserve. Get bit, motherfucker.
I'll go with that take. All
right. Let's see if we break Josh's spirit today or we keep it up. We'll see. Not. No spoilers. All right. Story goes as this. Me, 26 male, and my fiance, 23 female, have been together a little over 2 years. Would that be illegal? Because they were together when he was young. No,
it's fine.
I proposed about 6 months ago and she said yes. And I honestly thought everything was great. Like, yeah, we have normal couple of disagreements, but nothing serious. I really believed she was it for me. Last night, I was grabbing some water and she was in the bedroom talking to her sister on the phone. I swear I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I stopped dead when I heard her say this. I do love Daniel. He's safe. He's good to me.
Oh, no.
But it's not the same. Not like it was with Mark.
Oh.
I don't feel the passion anymore. Not with him. I love him, but not in that way.
Well, you broke my heart and my spirit, John. What the fuck? Why lead this person on?
Yeah.
Say yes to their proposal. Man, it's just like, you don't have to be with someone that you don't feel passionate about or are just doing for the safe choice. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. What the fuck?
Yeah. All right. Well, more info, Josh.
All right.
For context, Mark is her ex. The same ex who cheated on her. I just stood there in the hallway like a ghost. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. She came out of the room and saw me and instantly knew I had heard. Her face went pale. I asked her straight up, so I'm the safe choice, not the love of your life? And she started crying and saying, it's not like that. And that she loves me, but I couldn't hear anything after not like him. I feel sick, like I've been living in some kind of lie. I thought I was her person, the one she chose above everyone else. Now I feel like I'm just a guy she settled for because the only one she really wanted destroyed her. She went to bed crying, and I've been sitting on the couch staring at the ring on her finger and thinking about how I thought we were building a forever together. But what's the point if I'll never be loved the way she loves someone else? I don't want to be safe. I want to be loved the way I love. I want to be someone's first choice, not their backup plan. I don't even know what to do. Do I confront her more about this? Do I just end it? Can something like this even be fixed? I'm broken.
Man, that was the worst case scenario. I knew it would be that. I tried to keep it positive. Listen, man, you deserve someone who loves you passionately more than anyone they've ever loved, and someone who knows that you're their person. This is not fair for you to stay in. It sounds like she, got cheated on, left, and then never figured her shit out. And she's got to do that. So yeah, I think you got to at least call off the wedding, and then up to you whether you want to stay or not. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to leave, because that's a tough thing to bounce back from, especially if she admitted on the phone, came out, and then admitted it again to you.
Those are her true thoughts, bro.
Those are her true thoughts. That's what she's thinking, what she's feeling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you deserve to find someone who wants you for you.
I 100% agree with Josh was saying, and you were kind of alluding to it earlier. It's like, man, that sucks to feel like you're the second choice, right?
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling. And OP is seeking answers, seeking validation, what to do next. Honestly, I think OP already knows the answer to this, and they said it in the last 3 sentences that they put. They put, I don't want to be safe. I want to be the love the way I love. I want to be someone's first choice, not their backup plan. Those are your true thoughts, my guy. And obviously she has feelings for someone who did her dirty. And it's unfortunate that Mark guy is a piece of shit. And it sucks, like what Josh is saying, that she hasn't resolved her shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to her to figure out what she wants out of her life. I think you get a free pass to just get out of this situation because you do deserve the world, because you're really willing to and ready to give someone the full you. And if someone's not ready to give you or reciprocate that feeling back, you shouldn't be with that person, because that's just going to create, animosity and kind of like resentment towards them. So you deserve better, I think.
Yeah, I think you should sit down with her and explain how you're feeling and how her admitting that made you feel, and that you don't deserve that. Because I think if you don't get closure out of this, you might just end up like her, where you move on to the next relationship. You haven't
pass it on to the next person.
Yeah, you haven't figured out your own closure, and then you move on, and then just are always thinking about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think definitely give her that, where you and yourself that closure, so that you can move on and find someone who cares about you.
Yeah, I think that is a good move, because it could carry over to the next relationship, and after this too. If like getting that closure is not enough, I think it's always good to seek professional treatment. Say like, hey, this is what happened in my relationship. I thought I had something good, but I found this out. Have someone professionally help you have better coping mechanisms if it's financially okay for you to do that. But use
the ring to pay for it.
Yeah. Get the ring back, sell it, be like, hey, I need to get professional help for this. That is a tough thing.
Yeah.
You're basically mourning a loss of a relationship, and it sucks.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Sorry, I broke your heart there a little bit, Josh.
I knew you would. You guys always do on a Monday.
Well, not as bad as how Sean does it. His is like full on, like, fuck me. I'm like stressed out.
Mentally debilitated after those episodes.
But all right, let's go move forward to the next story. This one is posted by Sigard from r/confessions. The title is "Friend Lost Home, Job, and Family, and I Cannot Bring Myself to Care."
Ooh, okay. What did that fucking friend do? Did they call your daughter a whale? Throwback to last
Friday's episode.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
This starts about 12 to 16 months ago. Friend was out drinking, allegedly spent the night. Next morning, drove themselves home. They were pulled over for speeding and still stunk of booze. Did roadside tests and failed, blew exactly on the legal limit. They were arrested and given a 90-day suspended license. The court date kept getting pushed back to almost a year later somehow. We spoke at length about what they need to do to prepare for the eventual reality of losing their license for a year minimum. Picking up extra shifts, getting a second job, cutting back on wants. Part of it was to hire a decent lawyer and save money for cabs/Ubers later on. Instead, they proceeded to spend every single dime drinking and partying till it was the court date. I've known this person for 20 years. They have struggled off and on with drugs/booze, but I was assured they cleaned up when they had a child. Oh, that's even worse.
That is so much worse.
Now, court date happened. Lost license for a year. Didn't even try to seem remorseful. Didn't tell their job what happened and try to figure out something. Didn't tell their family what was going on, and eventually just stopped showing up to work because taking a bus is for poor people.
What the fuck?
Oh man! Honestly, I wish there was more accessible public transportation.
What a dumb way to look at public transit.
Stupid ass, bro. So they got fired. They lost their spouse, kicked out of their home. Parents won't talk to them. I stopped speaking to them after a drunken rampage that left friendship in ruin. Last month, they asked me if they could crash in my house for a few days.
Fuck that.
I said no, and I didn't list any reasons or gave any "I told you so" moments.
I wonder if he's poor enough to use the bus now.
Well, that's what you for being a dumbass.
Yeah, I mean it's an addiction, right? It's something that they've got to deal with. You can only push them in the correct direction so long before it starts affecting your life. And I see a world where they stay on your couch for a few days, a week, a month, and then it's like, yeah. So I don't blame you for saying no. Distancing yourself from that, because it sounds like he's burned every bridge and needs to figure out that this is rock bottom and I've got to change, whether that be AA or different kind of therapy or anything like that. It's an addiction and he's got to manage it, because he's going to lose. Well, he's pretty much lost everything.
He lost everything. Yeah.
So
And what a shitty outlook too.
Yeah.
You know, calling public transportation for poor people. Are you fucking kidding me?
so stupid. Like there's so many people that use public transit every day to get to very high paying jobs.
Yeah. And like, man, I am so jealous of like states like New York. I've seen, you know, people in Chicago, and I'm just talking out of like what I've seen in like the US. Man, they get to take like public transport, and I hope it's more accessible, to be honest, because like driving is a bitch. Bro.
Yeah.
Like I hate driving. And I'll say this too, and Josh kind of alluded to it, like alcohol and alcoholism is an addiction, and it's a disease. Having, you know, been an experience doing that, like I'm facing health complications from my past things that I'm doing, and I was one of those dumbasses who regretfully drove drunk in the past. And I was so fortunate and lucky to come out of it unscathed. Didn't hurt anyone, didn't get any ticket, anything. Retrospect, looking back, like doing those, I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fucking dumbass for doing that. Not only was I risking myself, I'm risking someone else. I'm risking like someone innocent that I could have affected during that time.
Yeah.
And I could have lost my career during that time too. And like, again, like I've been sober for damn near 2 years, but I'm still paying for the past mistakes that I've had. And like, it's hard. It's difficult to get to there, but like, it gets to the point that there needs to be like a self-reflection on you, that you have to come to that self-actualization and say like, oh my God, this is ruining my shit. It should never get to the point where you lose your spouse, you lose your, you know, access to your like family, your kids. It seems like this person, their parents won't even talk to them. The people that should be fucking accepting you for every fault that you've had, and you're burning all these bridges. There's not a self-accountability on this person's bone.
Yeah.
And I do not blame OP whatsoever from like what you're saying, Josh, to cut them off all completely, because they don't even want to help themselves.
No.
So why are you going to bother helping someone who doesn't even want to do that? So again, I hope like outside of the whole fucking, you know, classist shit that they said, like I hope that they do come to that realization that they need to acknowledge that they have a problem and they need to seek help, because it's a problem and it's going to hurt somebody in the long run. Even if it's not you, it could be someone else.
I don't know. Yeah, 100%. Like, thankfully he, you know, didn't hit anyone while driving.
Yeah.
But like, who's to say it won't next time? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude. And I think about that a lot, you know, and I have conversations with Juliet about that. She's like, and I wasn't with her during that time, but like, you know, we were very close. She would always call me out on it. She's like, you're fucking stupid for doing that a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, I know. And I'm like, to this day, I'm just like, even now, like even before like I quit altogether, even if I know I was going to drive that day, I'm like, no, don't even get that shit near me. Like, because I was that scared, you know? So now that it's completely out of my life, I'm like, I feel better now. And I hope I don't know. I hope everyone gets help. That's all I'm asking for.
Yes. And I hope he gets himself help for sure.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
If not for himself, for his family and child.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Last story for the day before we hit the amazing Underbaki section. This one is from Relationship Advice, posted by ThrowRA881976. The title is, I, 19 male, feel like I'm dating TikTok. How do I communicate that I want her to make her own opinions?
What the fuck?
Sorry, I messed up that title. He's 19 male. His girlfriend is 18 female.
Oh, I think I understand now. Sorry. I didn't even realize a girlfriend was in this scenario. I was like,
yeah, that's on me.
I was like, is this an AI thing going on? But okay. I think he's saying that his girlfriend is doing a bunch of TikTok trends on him. I don't know. All right. Wait and see.
We shall see. So I, 19 male, started dating my now girlfriend, Anna, 18 female, 6 months ago. She's really great, and I love spending time with her. One thing about her is that she's easily influenced. I thought that was fine, even a little cute at first. It first started to bug me when she started setting rules that her friends said were the right way. For example, you can go so far at 3 months, and by 6 months so far, and by a year so far. It creeped me out because she never said it. She was comfortable with that, just that how it should be. I kind of didn't understand that part, but that's just how they wrote it.
So I think he's saying like, I don't know, hypothetical, like by, 3 dates we can kiss, or like by 6 dates sex or something like that. Like, which I think is fair to have, especially at that young, like you don't know what boundaries to set. So I think listening to friends is fine to set boundaries based on what they think. I think it's fine. Yeah.
Recently, it's become really bad. Since she's on summer break, she's had a lot of free time, a lot of which is spent on Instagram. And now I feel like I have to keep up with new standards every day. She doesn't even have her own opinions about politics, jobs, economics, nothing. Everything is straight from a reel or TikTok. It's even worse when it comes to relationship content. She'll see a reel that says, maturing is realizing that he doesn't love you if your vase is empty, and then get upset at me for not buying her flowers enough. But then a reel can come up saying, get you a man that gives you forever, or put glass or Lego, I don't know, flowers instead of temporary ones, and then gets upset I got her real flowers. She will feel bad that we've gone to a certain base if a reel says it's bad and suddenly want to go further if a reel says it's good. She will expect me to know things she has never communicated about. I feel like I'm a slave to the opinion of the general masses of social media, and that's who I'm dating instead of my girlfriend.
Yeah, okay. I'm with him on this part where it's just like, there is a lot of trends that flip back and forth, and, social media is not always reality. I'm sure I'm speaking to the choir when a lot of people hear this, but there are fake couples on Instagram, on TikTok that are doing fake surprise you with things, or fake argument or fight or whatever, and they're all scripted, and some people don't realize that. And I think basing everything off of social media is a terrible idea.
It is. I agree.
I understand it's impossible not to be influenced by it, but like you gotta take the information you're getting, process it, and be like, what are reasonable standards I can set for myself? What are reasonable rules I can set for my relationship? What are reasonable, friendship, whatever it happens to be, family. Blindly just taking everything and then inserting it into your life, not a great idea.
No, I agree for the most part with that one too. I think social media can be good in a tool, in a way to raise awareness for some things, which is totally fine.
100%.
I'm okay with people, and this goes for anything. This doesn't have to be for social media. I am more than okay with people drawing inspiration from people, and then having your own opinion to, implement something. That's always good. I always believe comparison is a thief of joy. And there's someone that's going to be richer than you. Someone's going to be more handsome or prettier, or like dress better, or have more money, more access, this and that. If you keep going to that standard, or you keep comparing yourself to that person or that couple, you'll never attain any happiness, because it's always going to be like, oh, this is my standard. And like, since I can't meet it, therefore I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Like it's unfair. And like I said, it's a lot of these, I don't like the relationship like influencers. I'm sorry if you I just don't, because sometimes I see social media as like a highlight of all things. And I'm always like, and there's some people I haven't seen enough, but there are people who say like, they do speak on both sides of it, like both the positive and negative sides. I tend to lean more towards those type of people, because it's like, all right, because that's the reality. Like not everything is high all the time. Hell, I'm someone who makes like fucking, content too, like on the other side. Like those are the highlights of my, like the things that I experience and stuff. So like, I don't know. This is a slippery slope that a lot of, I gotta say, like this generation is kind of experiencing, because it's like everything is so like, oh, it's got to be on a trend. Like, oh, if you're not doing this, you're not doing that. It's the same people as like doing those fucking prank videos on like relationships. It's just like, okay, just because they did it to their partner, and if they're more reciprocated to it or whatever, blah, blah, like it doesn't mean that you can do it. It's like, and every other thing, draw inspiration, fine. But basing your whole personality off of fucking social media posts, that's where things can get kind of shady.
Yeah, because there's just so many that are scripted that, maybe they're a good actor, maybe they're not, you know what I mean? There's a different, and so like living up to everything you see on TikTok or Instagram. It's going to, yeah, like you said, comparison's the thief of joy. You're going to look at, not to say that you shouldn't take nothing from it, because there are standards you should have set for yourself.
Of course.
And if you take inspiration off of a standard that you think is like, yeah, that's fair. That's a, you know, like for Valentine's Day, your partner remembering it and getting you stuff. And, you know, seeing that on Instagram and being like, yeah, you know what? Probably a good standard to set for myself. And then building out your standards that you feel are, you know, meet your needs and what you look for in a partner. Then, yeah, take things, adjust them. Don't just blindly follow TikTok trends.
Yeah.
Because that could be dangerous.
And have like one more rant about social media. I think what's unfortunate about today's climate in social media is that you have to be perfect or else. Like, I feel like a lot of people sometimes they make they're scared to be cringe. They're scared to be imperfect. They're scared to make mistakes and owning up to those mistakes, because like people get flamed for making a mistake.
We've been flamed. We fucked up before.
That's fine.
We've had takes.
I fuck up all the time.
Yeah, we've had bad takes. We've had, and it, you know, it happens.
And I feel like we're fortunate that us three, like as a collective, and also our listeners, like know us enough to just be like, hey, you fucked up on this. Don't do that.
Yeah. Or
like do better next time. Or here's the reason why things you said are bad type of situation. And I appreciate that. And I'll always be like, thank you. I thank you for saying that to me. We can't say that about a lot of other commenters. They'll be like, oh, you're a fucking terrible person for doing this shit. Yada, yada, yada. I'm just like, oh, come on now. Like, have a little bit of grace.
If it's genuine criticism, I appreciate it. If you're just being an asshole, I just ignore you. So.
I just ignore the fuck out of you. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah. So yeah, social media, it's addicting. You got to be careful with it.
As in a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
Moderation is everything, my friends.
And I got to take that advice myself some days when my screen time's out and it's 10 a.m. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's why I curate my shit. Nothing shows up but like corgis, food, and sports.
Yeah, that's fair.
Except when when the Chargers lose, then I just shut everything
But they
down,
won.
But they won. Fuck the Chiefs, baby. Oh my God. I love seeing Travis Kelce getting slapped the fuck out of Tart. Bro, that was my favorite thing. And next time, hit the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. You see that shady ass sideline thing he tried to do?
No.
Boy, the defender was slowing down. Next time, crack that bitch. Anyways. All right. Moving on to the amazing Underbaki segment where, Josh, we're going to be rating that date.
Ooh, let's go.
Ooh, all right. Amazing Underbaki put together 2 rate that date stories, and both of them come from r/dating story.
Okay.
So the first one is posted by particular video 298. The title is Gross but Funny.
Okay. There's a positive in here.
Okay. I know it's not a Friday episode, but you'll be asking, is this person an asshole?
Oh, no.
We'll see. Matched with a guy on Tinder. We chatted away. He came across, and I will say, both of these stories, not written very well.
Fair. Yeah.
I will be struggling reading these. Matched with a guy on Tinder. We chatted away. He came across really well. We spoke for a day on Tinder. None of the chat has been sexual, just a bit of flirting and getting to know each other. We moved from Tinder to Snapchat. Red flag. We sent a couple selfies to ensure no one was being catfished, exchanged a couple more messages, then I fell asleep. I woke up and looked at my phone to see I have a Snap notification from him, and it was a picture. Still half asleep, I clicked the notification, and it went straight into the pic he sent.
Oh, no.
To my, what was the picture you think he sent?
It's a dick pic.
Oh, let's see if it is. To my disgust, bewilderment, and just outright shock, he sent a picture of his asshole and the back of his balls.
You know what? I was jokingly going to say balls because I thought that was funnier. That's wild. What the fuck?
That is not cute. I mean, the dick pic is not cute either.
No.
But no one wants to see your fucking ass and balls, bro.
I'd be fucking like, delete.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, no.
You got to hear the caption, my guy. The caption, cleaned and ready to be licked.
Bro. That is some unhinged shit.
To finish it off, I admire his forwardness, and to be fair, it was clean. I mean, but my God, it was so out of pocket and had just wiped the morning crust from my eyes. Blocked. Has anyone else had an unsolicited bumhole picture?
Bro, I was like, I can't think of anything less appealing isn't the wrong word, but you know what I mean? Like something I'd want to see first thing in the morning, than a dick pic. Asshole and balls pic is up there. It's a 1-2, and I don't know which one's first.
Oh, it's like, damn, do I want to see your cyclops right now, bro? Not really.
Bro. Cleaned and ready to be licked.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I like that Opie was like, hey, that shit was clean, though. Now go.
That's so fucking unhinged. I gotta rate that shit.
You gotta rate that date, brother. Oh, my
terrible.
God. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
All right. Next one. Again, these are written pretty well. So if I'm reading this ugly, I already can't read enough as it is. Apologies. All right. This one was titled New York City Dating Story.
Okay.
No one is more delusional than a man over 30. Fuck us.
True.
You're part of the club now, Josh. Dating in my late 30s in New York City has really made me appreciate George Carlin's quote, "Here's all you have to know about men and women. Women are crazy, men are stupid. And the main reason women are crazy is that men are stupid." Is that a real quote?
Someone I think it tell is. Us. George Carlin is the GOAT.
Oh my God.
He's the one who did think of the most average intelligent person you know. Half the people in the world are stupider than that person.
Oh my God. There's people stupider than us?
Yes. Surprisingly, I know.
Oh God. I have dated all the crazies New York has to offer, but the most recent situationship really leaves the bar high. We met on Hinge. Now, one would think meeting on a dating app and has looking for long-term relationship, that would mean what it says. Well, one would be terribly mistaken.
Yep.
I'm so glad I never had to use those apps, brother.
Yep.
The lies or omissions would start on date 1. He was still married.
Oh.
We will call him Adam. A damn idiot. That's what you should call him. So Adam, who according to Hinge was looking for a long-term relationship, but was still married, he likes to say he was in the process of divorce and had been separated for a while. He had chickens, so I thought, how terrible could this person be? And I quickly find out that he had a rooster that got its throat slit and then feasted upon, and then one day the chickens were given to a neighbor. I fear I ate them for dinner. I quickly started comparing Adam to Patrick Bateman / Christian Grey. I may have been blinded by a semi-decent looking man despite his hair thinning. He did need a slight makeover, which then did raise his stock. Are these not enough red flags to ghost? Are we this desperate? Well, if you live in New York City, you would understand that unless someone is wanted for murder, or even if they are semi-decent looking, we can look past a lot. I mean, look at all the women lining up for Luigi. I mean, is that really murder, or was it just let's not go
He's
there.
A hero.
Now, as a topic of murder comes up, so did a New York Post article accusing his mother of allegedly starving her 90-year-old lover to inherit his millions. Really?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, you read that correctly. Oh, and his dad, who is or is not gay, appeared to help. So if this does not scream this guy has mommy issues, I do not what does. Oh my God. But yes, he has mommy issues, deep-seated mommy issues. Why do I think this? Well, he has been in some polyamorous relationship with a woman who is 7 years younger than his mother.
Ooh.
Who both propositioned me to have a threesome with them. Apple doesn't fall far from that family tree.
Wait, is this the same guy?
Yes, Adam.
Okay. So you found out you were
this
married?
was not written very well, so there's a lot of confusing parts, but I'm assuming this is still about Adam.
Insane that you heard he was married and still kept dating him by the sounds of it. I don't know.
Mother propositioning for a threesome is crazy work.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess 2, you went back for more dates, but I wouldn't say it's a good 2 out of 5. Yeah, it's bad.
I have a question for Wikimaniacs who are still on the dating scene using these apps. Is it this bad? Still. I mean, when Josh mentioned it a few times, he said it wasn't that great. So I can't imagine it got any better.
No, I think it got more capitalistic. My one friend, I think, who is still on Hinge, says you get like 3 swipes now and that's it. And then you have to pay to get more.
What the hell?
Yeah. I think
you
that's
get
what he
premium swipes?
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, because then you can only swipe so many times a day to only match with so many people, potentially.
And I just know after each swipe, there's going to be like a 15-second ad on that bitch. Huh?
I mean, maybe. I have no idea if they've added that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's it's a dark place. It's mostly to make money. There. They don't want you to find happiness because then you'll leave.
I'm gonna try to be like the best husband possible, because if Juliet leaves me, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna be single for life.
I mean, that's a good thing, I guess.
I can't do it. I'm like, whatever. Yes, dear. Anything. I love you. I'll do anything. Don't leave me, please, ever. I have such a good life.
I don't want to be with the polyamorous chicken guy.
No, I don't want that. Well, that is it for this week's episode. My God, I was rusty there, Josh. But thank you guys for sticking around. It's been a couple of weeks since I hosted something, so it's been pretty difficult for me to read. But anything else you want to add before we close this off, Josh?
Yeah, I got some merch messages. So if you, this is from May, so buckle up. We're finally finishing off May for the merch messages. But if you would like to get some merch, go to redonwikishop.com. We have the Kitty Rich merch up right now, designed by Ryan. It's Ringo diving into money like Scrooge McDuck.
Ooh.
So if you'd like that, or the Emo-ween merch, which is back by popular demand for October, you can get it by then, so you can wear it for the month of October.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you buy merch, you can leave us a little merch message, which we will read some now. Sydney says, love the girly pop merch. Not a rich, but glad to finally be contributing to the free Sean from Corporate Life Fund. Sean is spelled $3-4-N. I
think you'd at least appreciate the dollar sign.
Yeah, $34 and N.
Add a couple X's in there,
He might appreciate that.
Just piss him off. Yeah.
Yeah.
S3 HXYZLMNOPN.
Yeah.
Sean?
That's Sean.
He'd like that.
Mickey says, hey, John, Josh, and Sean, longtime listener and Rich, and I'm excited for my first merch purchase. Stay awesome and amazing, boys. Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you.
Maya says, I love you guys, going to school to become a therapist, so I had to get this shirt. Thanks for being the best podcast ever, smiley face. Hell yeah. Wish you best of luck in becoming a therapist.
Let us know. I might need your services after reading depressing stories for the past 4 years.
Holly says, love you guys. I just became a member on YouTube. Your banter and chemistry is amazing. Definitely number one. Sending love from England. Heart emoji. Should have known that with the banter.
Answer. Oh, is that what they say in jolly old?
I just know England? That from Love Island. They banter. Banter? I'm terrible with English.
Tell us your favorite toastie. How about that?
Mary says, thank you for all you and the Wikimaniacs do for donating to Palestine and other good causes. Shout out, Mary. Yeah. Many of the proceeds go to like Venmos and PayPal donations go to Palestine and other good causes. So,
oh my God, I totally forgot about the PayPal. That's also an option, people.
It is. Less so because I forget about them way more often. Alyssa, who bought one shirt for every single day of the week. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh my God.
They say, hiya boys. So excited about this merch. I'm going to wear it every day to work. Love always your friendly neighborhood they. So shout out Alyssa for rocking
thank you.
Rocking the merch every day.
Is it different colors that you got every day? That'd be sick.
I think it was the same, but I'm unsure.
Thank you, Alyssa.
I will say that does make dressing easily. You just throw in the same thing. Don't even have to think about it. Sonny says, happy belated birthday to all of you, which is months away. Sage says,
I'm like halfway there, about to be 35 in like 6 months.
I was going to say,
Shut your old ass up.
Sage said, almost missed out on this drop because I was trying to think of a good first message. I've got nothing. Thanks for making my job less horrible.
You've got something still.
You
so
got
we
something.
appreciate you.
Sherry says, with love, a rich motherfucker. And they clarify, only one rich. And then finally, Kristen says, thank you for always guaranteeing a smile no matter what the rest of the day holds. Smiley face. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen.
So yeah, that is our May merch messages. Hopefully we can catch up to the rest of them someday.
We're trying, people. But anything else, Josh, you'd like to add?
No, I think that is it.
When does this episode come out? The 15th?
Yes.
So first off, happy birthday, Kevin. You are 3 years old, you little shit.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
You fucker. Anyways, yes, if you are listening to this on September 15th, kind of like what Josh announced already, we are going to be having a live stream.
Yes, on the 17th.
Wednesday, September 17th, 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Whatever time zone you fall under, convert it because I'm not gonna. But we will be there. It's gonna be chilling there for like about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just reading Reddit stories, interacting with the Wikimaniacs, and yeah, we're gonna be there live and in living color, people. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel so that way you can get notifications when we're on. Again, if you listen on YouTube and you like this video, there is an option to hype up the video now.
Yes.
Some countries might not have the option, but if you do, what happens is that YouTube kind of picks up the algorithm and promotes it to more people. It's a good and easy way to help your boys get discovered more. But if you want more stories, we did an extra story here and all the other perks that we have, go over to patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or click that join button if you're a YouTube member. But yeah, that is it. We will see you hopefully on Wednesday. And if not, then we'll see you on a brand new Am I the Asshole episode where we should all be on, right? Hopefully. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
We'll see. But till then, bye.
Bye.
Get therapy.